Simone earns good money. She has a solid income. She works hard. She is not reckless with her spending. And at the end of every year, she looks at her bank account and wonders where all of it went. Not because she wasted it. Not because of any single bad decision. Because she has an income and not a blueprint. And income without a blueprint does not build wealth. It funds a lifestyle and disappears. A blueprint is not a budget. A budget tells you where money went. A blueprint tells money where to go before it arrives. The difference between those two things is the difference between tracking and building. Today we are going to build the blueprint. Step 1. Calculate your wealth number. Before you can build a blueprint, you need one number, not your income, not your expenses, your wealth number. Your wealth number is the percentage of every dollar you earn that moves directly into wealth, building positions before anything else happens. It is not what is left over. It is what comes first. For most people starting this process, the number is between 5 and 10%. The specific number matters less than two things. It must be real, meaning you can sustain it without destroying your monthly life. And it must be non-negotiable, meaning it moves automatically regardless of what else is happening that month. Simone earns $5,200 per month after tax. Her wealth number is 8%. That is $416 per month, moving into wealth-building positions before a single bill is paid, before groceries, before anything. $416 does not sound like a wealth-building number. Over 10 years at 8% annual return, it becomes $76,000. Over 20 years, it becomes $246,000. The wealth number is not about the monthly amount. It is about the uninterrupted compounding that the monthly amount produces. Step 2. Map your 4 positions. Every dollar Simone earns flows into one of 4 positions. These positions are not bank account names. They are functions. Each function has a specific job, and the money inside it never crosses into another function's territory. Position 1 is operations. This is the money that runs her monthly life. Rent, utilities, groceries, transport, phone. Operations money is not wealth. It is the cost of maintaining the platform from which wealth is built. It should be as lean as the life you actually want to live allows. Position 2 is wealth. This is the position her wealth number feeds. 8% of every paycheck routes here automatically before operations, receives anything. This money has one job: to be deployed into assets. It does not sit. It does not wait. It moves immediately into her investment positions on the same day it arrives. Position 3 is security. 3 to 6 months of her operations costs held in a high-yield savings account that is separate from every other position. Security money is not an investment. It is not earning maximum returns. It is providing the psychological stability that allows the wealth position to stay invested during market volatility without being rated. Position 4 is reserve. This is the position that funds everything irregular. Annual premiums, car maintenance, travel, gifts, seasonal expenses. Simone calculates her annual irregular total, divides by 12, and that amount moves to reserve automatically every month. When the irregular bill arrives, the money is already there. Step 3. Design the flow. The blueprint is not 4 accounts. It is a flow. Money enters at one point, and the blueprint directs every dollar to its correct position before any spending decision can be made. Simone's flow looks like this. Her paycheck arrives on the first of the month. Within 24 hours, 4 things happen automatically. 8% moves to wealth and immediately deploys into her index fund. A fixed amount moves to reserve, covering her monthly irregular allocation. A fixed amount moves to security until it reaches its target. Everything remaining stays in operations to cover her monthly costs. She does not see the wealth transfer happen. She does not make a decision about it. The money has already moved before her brain registers the paycheck as available to spend. This is the design principle that separates a blueprint from a budget. A budget requires you to make the right decision every month. A blueprint makes the right decision for you before the month begins. Step 4. Set. The compounding rules. A blueprint without compounding rules is a static document. Simone's blueprint has 3 compounding rules built into it. Rule 1. Every 6 months, her wealth number increases by 1 percentage point. It starts at 8%. In 6 months, it becomes 9. In 12 months, it becomes 10. Each increase is small enough to be invisible in her daily life. Compounded over 3 years, the difference in wealth built is significant. Rule 2. Every time her income increases, she applies the same wealth number percentage to the new base before lifestyle adjusts to the new income. This prevents lifestyle inflation from consuming the raise before the blueprint captures it. 50% of every raise goes to wealth positions. 50% goes to lifestyle. The split is non-negotiable and automatic. Rule 3. Windfall money, tax returns, bonuses, gifts, unexpected income follows a fixed allocation. 50% to wealth positions. 30% to security if target is not yet reached. 20% to discretionary. The blueprint handles windfalls, because windfalls without a blueprint become lifestyle purchases within 30 days. Step 5. Build the investment layer. Simone's wealth position does not hold money. It deploys it. The moment the wealth transfer executes, a secondary automation routes the capital into her investment positions. For most people starting this process, 2 investment positions are sufficient. A broad market index fund capturing the overall market return, a retirement account, Roth IRA, 401k, or both, capturing the tax advantage. The index fund receives 60% of the wealth transfer. The retirement account receives 40%. These allocations do not change based on market conditions. They do not change based on news. They execute on the same schedule every single month without any input from Simone. This is dollar cost averaging running on automation. In months when the market is down, the fixed contribution buys more shares at lower prices. In months when the market is up, it buys fewer shares at higher prices. The average cost over time is lower than any timing strategy Simone could attempt manually. Step 6. Install the review. The blueprint is not a set and forget system. It is a set and review system. Twice a year, January and July, Simone sits with her blueprint for 90 minutes and answers 4 questions. Did every automatic transfer execute correctly? Has her income changed enough to adjust the transfer amounts? Is her security position at its target level? Is it time to increase her wealth number by 1 percentage point? Those 4 questions are the complete review. If the answers are yes, yes, no, and yes, she updates the transfers and closes the laptop. The blueprint runs for another 6 months. The review is not stressful because the blueprint has been running. The numbers are already there. The transfers either executed or they did not. The balances are either growing or they are not. There is no extraction of information required. The blueprint presents its own evidence. What Simone's blueprint produces. Simone runs her blueprint for 1 year. Her wealth position receives $4.992 in automatic contributions. Her index fund grows with those contributions plus market returns. Her security position reaches $8.400, 60% of its target. Her reserve position has funded every irregular expense without touching operations. 0 budget disruptions in 12 months. She made 3 active financial decisions in the entire year. 2 were her semi-annual reviews. 1 was increasing her wealth number from 8 to 9% at the 6-month mark. Everything else ran. This is not a complicated system. It is not available only to people with high incomes or financial degrees. It is a blueprint, and a blueprint works because it removes the decision from the moment and puts it into the design. Income without a blueprint funds a lifestyle. Income with a blueprint builds a life. The blueprint is built. The only question is when you start.